I'm not a vampire, not an alien, I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings and welcome, I am the Twisted Goblin. And I'm here for another video about a horror movie. Because I like horror movies lately. Also it's vacation, so I have more time. Also I need some escape of reality, because reality can suck such ass. So we're gonna watch people that have it worse than me. That's how it goes, right? I mean, I have a few friends that have it worse, but trying to be there. It's very much harder to be there for a friend than you think, because you're like, hey, I'm there if you need me, hey, I'm here. It's all you fucking can say. If they're not gonna accept your help or want you around when they're in depression, when they're in it's like all you can say is like, I'm here. Anyway, so I watched the Puppetman. It's a 2023 movie, and it's Shutter original, but actually I think Violent Nature was also from those creators, but you know that movie came out this year, and this movie came out last year. So you know, I just found it. So I was watching this. It's a group of friends that one of the main characters is, you know, has a very much a mess of a world. She has been from foster home to foster home. She has parents. She was in a closet. Her father is dead because of her. Her father is dead. Her father is alive, but her father is in prison because he killed his wife, and his wife was doing feeding. It's where it begins. Like, you literally have the father having a knife, cannot control himself because this is the Puppetman is doing this, killing him. So because of that, he is innocent but got controlled. Later we find out. We find out that I'm like, oh my god, who did it? Was it the daughter? Because the daughter was 4 years old. I'm like, maybe it's the. Find out, you know, he says he is innocent about killing his wife, but actually is also freaking evil. Like, literally, we find out he's evil. Like, I was starting to warm up on him. I'm like, oh my god, the innocent is on death row and somebody else did it. Maybe the child did it. Maybe something did it. Else did it. But then it's like, no, he's actually fucking evil. He deserves what he's getting. He just got tricked. That's the whole point. He got tricked by the devil himself, by an evil demon that's inside the daughter, because the daughter was innocent. The parents were fucking satanic as hell. Like, literally. You got Satanism, what is loving yourself. That's a great, big, huge, good thing. I have a whole Bible about it. It's about loving yourself. Then you have the other coin of the thing, where satanic, like, really the evilest thing of that you can do, worshipping, cold falling, sacrificing. Yeah, that happened. They were sacrificing their child to have the powers of a demon, but that demon tricked them and went into the child, the innocent child. So because that got into the innocent child, that's like, this is like a plot twist, like the cult of Dolus, I think the demon was called. And I'm like, wow, Dolus, the demon, the big bad of this. He's been killing them, killing the main characters, her friends. Like, first it was the friend that looked into her roomie as a personal thing. Like, she's been. It was very horrible friend though. It's like she literally is like behind her back, been doing this cult thing. Like, behind her back, trying to see what her roomie is all about, recording her sleep sleep without telling her, so she doesn't even know it for years, that, or at least months, that she's been sleepwalking. No, we're not gonna tell her. Then she finds her roomie doing that, and then finds out that her roomie also told him somebody else, even though she promised not to tell her. Then she throws her out of the roof from angry. I'm like, okay, she is in control of it. She has the powers to do it. Maybe it's her. I wish at the same time that they didn't go to that. It would be cool if it was, the mother still being alive. That it was the mother that's been doing this. That the mother was the control freak behind it, trying to keep her daughter safe. That actually she didn't die, but she got just stabbed in the shoulder, and that she was still alive, trying to protect her daughter, an overprotective mother, trying to having his father. Like, that there was power, that's people can do this stuff. That one, no, it's a freaking demon that's controlling somebody, possessing the child, and the child gets angry. The demon throws off the. First, she is like, okay, I don't want to do this, but I did it. Also, her friends, like her best friend, just did this behind her back. The boyfriend of the best friend is an asshole times 1,000. He is also a lift junkie. Thinks that he's gonna be the next big thing. So he is all that crap. That he eventually is lifting. He doesn't like her at all, because she is on a point that she is like, you know what? It's kind of her fault. Yeah, she's a fucking weirdo. Yeah, she literally, he doesn't care about her at all. He is very much an asshole, very much one of those friends that literally doesn't like her because she's a freak. She's a weirdo. I'm like, that's a very bad way. In this case, you got kind of a point, because she literally has a demon inside of her. But then there's also the loyal friends from the friend group. That's very loyal, to the point that's also the guy that wants the girl, that's the main character, is in love with the main character, and is kind of having the thing for the main character, and both of them are, but they don't do nothing about it. But you have that main character that it's like is not with him, but is loyal to, and then on a certain point he goes with her, and now that they find out that there is a demon inside of her, they go to a psychic. The psychic gives him something after a few of her friends died. That the demon finds out. Just like, and then she begs for her to keep on having her boyfriend. I would have loved to see if she actually left that alone, but the demon is like, nah, boom, 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 bang, taking the car and killed him. I would have loved to see a version of this movie where the boyfriend actually stayed alive, and that the boyfriend has to come with him, like watch everything happening, and actually like trying to be there for her girlfriend, trying to and also be there of even that she is doing this stuff so her boyfriend stays alive. Like, she keeps on giving into it so long the demon doesn't they don't have a fight as much as that would be lovely. That would be a fun take to it. Another take I didn't like so much was when they go to her dad, that we find out it has this small cult follow with her wife, and it's got into the but he wanted the powers, but he didn't get the powers. And now she is offering the powers to him, but he is like, okay, I want the powers, we can everything. Tries it, then gets very much like, okay, now I'm a demon. He's on that road. He killed his. I don't get that. It's like, does it only take to kill your wife on that road? I got it, like jail forever. But that road, I thought I was like literally like gone, like jail time for the rest of your life was the thing. If you kill your wife, It's like there's way much more things that can happen, and I think those are also, it helps that I found out that the wife was also evil, so it's like I'm not too much feeling bad about the wife now that I know she is actually a very bad person. Anyway, so because of that, because of the wife being also it's like that word's a little bit too much, you know. Also, they did not find a way. They did find the cold thing, but you know, cops don't believe in cold, so it's just. So we have all that happening, and the dad thinks like, okay, maybe it's gonna, and it feels like, okay, you this is one of the person like, okay, you have to get the demon want you. I'm like, that's not gonna help at all, but they do that just before he dies. It works for 5 seconds and then doesn't. And then it's like, okay, it's over. He died. The demon is. It's like, you just say you could not kill the demon. You have just told us the demon will not allow her to die. So it doesn't also allow him to die if it doesn't work. But it does work, so that means the demon was not inside of him. Because we see her speak now. Like, that's stupid. That's a stupid ending. I don't like that ending. I mean, it's not the worst ending, but I feel like this is where you went wrong. There should be like, it worked, and then they killed them, and they tried then to stop him because now there's no innocent person inside of it, and then they just try to, you know, do something that kills both of them. That would be lovely. I would love if there was this final battle between it and the daughter. Like, okay, now that it isn't your dad that's evil, we can do this, because it's now not. It's because an innocent person covers the demon from having to be expelled or having something godlike. It is a protection having an innocent person. But now that the innocent person is free, the demon is in the side of an evil world. We can do this. That would be good. I would love to see that. And then it's like, it seems like it worked, but then you get to the thing that he just escaped back into the girl. That would be more fun. I would have loved that more than I did this ending, where just like, hey, he was in it and he wasn't. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense for an ending. But you know, it happens, and this was the movie. So besides the ending, I think I like the building up to it. I also like, is the reason I'm freaking able to watch so many horror movies lately. The whole reason I able to watch so many horror movies is because of that I've been drawing while that's going on. I've been just drawing some sketches, some stuff. It seems to keep my mind focused on the movie more. And it's also maybe by I like the characters more. Sure, there was an asshole, there was a typical going on of it, but you know, the main characters seems and then you had the psychic that I was not sure was evil or not, but it would be, and also a fun take that she was evil. That's just like one of the cults, like was there with the cult with the father and the mother. That would and now she's trying to have the demon for her. But the mother and the father were going rogue with the cult. That would be a fun take to it also. I feel like there's a lot of different takes that I would have done to make it more interesting. So it's very much in 7 out of 10. Because I feel like we could have done so much more with this movie. This movie had the potential to become much more. I had a feeling that this movie could have been better done in a few ways, but it is also not a bad movie. Most of the thing, I like this concept of the movie. I do think there was some different takes you could have done with this movie that would make it more interesting. But also, it's not a bad movie. I was entertained. Sure, it could have lots to do that I'm drawing while it's going on. Well, but it kept my mind more focused on movie. So yeah, I like the movie. I would not say I would watch it again anytime soon, but I'm glad I watched it. I think it's, you know, the Puppet Man could have been a human instead of a demon. There was a few things that I would have done different, and I think would have been more interesting than the movie at all. But it's not a bad watch. I think it's better than Sting, but that could also be because I was not drawing yet, so I was very much like, my mind was wandering to some stuff. Others, sometimes I skipped a few parts because I was bored and trying to get to the interesting parts. So it could have done a lot of that by Sting. I'm not gonna watch Sting again now that I have found a way to focus my mind more. No, I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, everything about the Puppetman and what I think about it, what my thoughts about the movie was, because I had thoughts, and it's kind of a review, kind of not a review, because I just like talking about it, and I did, and now I'm gonna, you know, gonna stop this video, because I think I have done enough today. Yeah, the Puppetman, what do you think of it? Let me know down below. I would love to know which horror movies you love to watch. Maybe there's a horror movie that you love to watch that I haven't watched yet, and I would love, because if so, I would love to watch. Also, I love action movies too, but now I'm pretty much lots of horror movies, now that I find the time to watch it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I see you guys in the next one. Say goodbye, good night.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.